everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name's Amanda. So thanks for joining Amanda's Mythopia. And if you're not new here, welcome back. And today, I have a very, very special announcement for you. I hope everyone is enjoying their stay at Fiction Falls Academy as we tour the campus and all the rooms. And Clint and I cooked up a little bit of something for you. So, we are never going to be leaving Fiction Falls. Want to know why? After we're done with touring the academy, we are moving throughout the town, to different areas of the town, and in each spot that we stop in, we will be reading a book somehow related to that stop. And this is going to be going throughout the rest of this year, possibly even carrying it into next year and seeing how far we could go with this. So we thought it'd be so much fun to bring you our Fiction Falls book club. So if you want to join us, we're going to be going on this amazing journey, and I hope you do, because we have some great books for y'all. So first, we are stopping at our town library in Fiction Falls, and as you journey to the town library, we will be reading The Wren and the Holly Library by K.A. Lindy. And I don't know anything except that it's bookish and it takes place in the library. If you want to know a little bit, let me tell you what this says. It says, "Can you love the dark when you know what it hides? Some things aren't supposed to exist outside of our imagination. 13 years ago, monsters emerged from the shadows and plunged Kyrce's world into a cataclysmic war of near total destruction. The New York City she knew so well collapsed practically overnight. In the wake of that carnage, the monster treaty was created, a truce of sorts. But tonight, Kyrce, a gifted and fearless thief, will break that treaty. She'll enter the Holly Library, not knowing it's the home of a monster. He's charming, quietly alluring, terrifying. But he knows talent when he sees it. It's just a matter of finding her price. Now she's locked into a dangerous bargain with a creature unlike any other. She'll sacrifice her freedom. She'll offer her skills. Together, they'll put their own futures at risk. But he's playing a game across centuries. And once she joins in, there will be no escape." Which sounds amazing. And it's giving me Beauty and the Beast vibes. And all of our books will be on KU. So if you have KU, not only is KU a great deal, but I'm not sure if some of the books that we have coming up for y'all have audiobooks attached to the KU, but if it does, and you like audio, it might potentially be one in there. I don't remember for sure. But if you follow along with us, I'm sure you'll be able to find an audio somewhere. And I'm very excited to read this one with everybody. I think it's going to be an amazing time. We will also have sprints in the live show to be determined. We have not set dates yet. So probably towards close to the end of the month, we'll probably come back with some dates for y'all. So we will keep everybody updated on everything. So this is going to be our September book. So follow us to the town library of Fiction Falls for September and read with us The Wren and the Holly Library. And then in October, we are traveling to the graveyard. And because you're going to a graveyard, we are reading a vampire book. Enemies to Lovers, called Contract Bound by L. May. This is Enemies to Lovers vampire romance between a hunter and a vampire. And it's a lesbian romance. And when Clint got this book and he told me about it, I'm like, this sounds amazing. And since it's on KU, I figured we might as well give it a shot, right? It sounds so good. So there's these two girls, Sylvia and Kier. And Sylvia is the hunter. Kier is the vampire. It says, and the blurb is split between the two girls. So under Sylvia, it says, "If there's one thing you needed to know about me, it is this. I hate vampires. They are useless, soul-sucking monsters that destroy everything in their path, even my own family. I joined the order and became a vampire hunter for revenge. but I never would have guessed that my job would entail babysitting the vampire heir to the most powerful clan in the world. And if she thought I was going to break like the other hunters she has been through, she has another thing coming to her. And then Kier says, I hate hunters, but I hate my prick of a father even more after I learned that he had worked with the Order to get one to guard me at all hours of the day. Even after I had been through all of the Order's top hunters, they still insisted on sending one more. It was useless, though. They would all break eventually. Whether it was sex, money, or power, none of them could resist the temptation, even if it meant breaking our contract. And I couldn't wait to prove the Order and my father wrong. So what will your advice be, little hunter? That sounds very interesting, and I am very much looking forward to reading this. And as I've said before, we have no dates yet, but we will try and give everybody updates when it gets a little bit closer. And then the next location we're going to is our town's Fiction Falls Hookah Lounge. It's going to be called Holly's Hookah Lounge. And this one is also on KU, as all of our books will be on KU. So if you have KU, it should be easy for you to get this book. This one's called Heart of Night and Fire by Nisha J. Tooley. She is also the same author of the Trial of the Sun Queen series. And since her newest book in that series comes out in November, I am very much looking forward to. I thought it'd be a good idea to dive into a series that she has already written before the Trial of the Sun Queen series. And this is a Nightfire Quartet. So there's 4 books in the series. We're only starting with the first one because we have no clue what the rest of the books are going to be like. So, of course, we start with the first one. And I'll have the cover up in the corner for you, hopefully, so you guys can see the cover. This Heart of Night and Fire. And this sounds very Arabian-like. So it sounds a lot similar to, like, Aladdin in some ways. It also says it's perfect for fans of A Court of Thorns and Roses, Fourth Wing, and The Serpent and the Wings of Night. And it's a glittering new world inspired by Indian mythology. So, because of that, I thought the Hookah Lounge would be a perfect location for this book. This says, Zarya has always known she was dangerous. Raised from childhood as a prisoner, she's been trained to fight but forbidden from using her magic. When at last she breaks free, she flees, determined to learn why she was ever locked away. What she finds is a dazzling marble city on the brink of disaster, where demons prowl the streets every night. When she joins in the fight, desire sparks with a powerful commander, a blood-drinking immortal. But he's dangerous, too, with secrets of his own. And if he knew Zarya's true self, he might turn against her in an instant. She knows she mustn't get distracted. She's only here to discover the truth. But since she arrived, the demons have been growing bolder, almost as if they're drawn to her presence. As Zarya unearths the mysteries of her captivity, she learns of an evil, ancient magic that threatens to destroy everything. Soon, she faces an impossible choice. Unleash her own magic and save her home, or lose herself to a darkness that has been waiting for her for centuries. And that sounds amazing, and I cannot wait for this book, because I am so much enjoying the author's Trial of the Sun Queen series, so I'm excited to dive into another series of hers, and hope it's going to be just as good. And since inspired by Indian mythology, it's gotta be a good time. And I'm very much excited to talk to you guys about December's book. And we are going to the zoo for December. Fiction Falls Zoo, to be exact. And the reason why we picked this book is because Clint has not read this book yet. And because the third book in the series is coming out in January. And I wanted to reread the series to get myself ready for the third book. So I am very much excited that we are going to be reading for December Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Everyone and their mother loves these books. And if you want to join us in preparing for the third book, we are very much excited to refamiliarize ourselves with this world. Clint has not read this, and I really want him to read it. So I figured, why not bring it into Fiction Falls and make a book club and feature it? So, and he's also on KU. I was happily surprised to see he was on KU. So, and I also love my edition of this. Wait, where did this come from? One of my prom cards was in the book. I didn't even realize it was in there. That's funny. But I love this edition that I have because of the sprayed edges, with the white dragons. And I love this cover. And I love the end pages with the map we have here. So I can't wait to jump back into this world and get ready for the third book, Onyx Storm, that comes out January 21st. Who knows if Clint really likes this one? Maybe we will continue the series and join so we could get ready for the third book. You never know. If Clint likes it, we might be doing that. So I'm really hoping Clint's going to love this book because everybody's loving this book. At least most people do. I know all my friends love it. I love it. Ray loves it. I mean, what's not to love? Even Ray says it's a great book.
Yeah, it's a great book.
And so we're all excited to bring this into our Fiction Falls book club for December. And in the zoo that we're going to, there's going to be dragons. So might as well jump into the world and have some fun with us. And all dates will be to be determined. We have not chosen dates, but we will work on them and update you all once we get a little bit closer. So I hope you enjoyed this Fiction Falls book club announcement for the rest of this year. I hope we get lots of people interested in joining us because I think it's going to be a great time. I'm so excited to continue Fiction Falls and make this into a new spectacular adventure, and I hope we get lots of people to have some fun with us and read some new books that they might not have heard of or might not have read, and even some of the popular ones, maybe bring in some interesting different locations for Fiction Falls. So I think it's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait. So I hope to see you all at all of our shows coming up. We will keep everybody updated on all the dates, everything that it needs to know. We will keep the Fiction Falls Instagram up, and I will also link it in the description so you can follow us on Instagram if you have one. And we will also post updates on each month's book and on the Instagram, as well as I will show off our locations of where we're going for the rest of the year so you can follow all the fun stuff. It's going to be a great time. I will also link my co-host, Clint, down below if you want to go check out his announcement video. And I am so excited. I cannot wait for this book club to start. And I really hope you guys enjoy this book club announcement. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content and stay tuned for more updates on all the dates, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all in the next one.